What's up, YouTube? I hope you're doing amazing as well as me. It's 7:30. I mean, almost 8 p.m. and I'm having a good coffee. So in this video, I just want to share how I automate reports for my clients. Since right now I don't have a CSM, I used to have, but it's depending on how necessary you want it. But if you have like 5, 10 clients at the same time, you're gonna need to have automated reports for them. I have talked with clients that it's a painful for them that they have not got any reports from lead generation companies before. So what I do is I send an automated reports basically every day to let them know that we are working in the back end, even though they're not getting new leads, qualified leads, booking appointments, whatever your offer is. So this is gonna work in every niche, in every offer, and essentially we're gonna need three things. We're gonna need go high level, we're gonna need make, and we're gonna need sheets. That's it. Because I was using like super metrics, I've used coefficient, and the problem is that it's really expensive per client. So if you're trying to do like 7 clients at the same time, it's gonna be just $100 or like $200 a month. Just some automated reports, set them on email, on Slack or whatever, or to be like automated. And it's basically the same thing doing that with make. So I used to use super metrics, but now I use make, and I want to try this to show you with how I do it with a client. So essentially the base of all of this is gonna be this sheet that I have. I remember I looked for this in YouTube. It's a report for a client. Okay, disclaimer, all of this it's on Spanish, so but basically it's the same thing. Okay, so here we have different things, right? We have basically the report month to month, month 1, month 2, month 3, depending on your contract. Data from Facebook, this automated collected information from Facebook, and data CRM, which is the leads that are coming to Go High Level. You can export to the lead and cost per lead here, but I do that month to month, so it's not really that necessary. So I just have these metrics on Facebook every single day, and I send these reports on Slack. Like every client has for example, I have this, which, well, I have not like put all the clients. It's something new for me. So basically just moving out to Slack, like onboarding, book a call with me, whatever, my team, and like metrics, like live metrics. So I don't need to send automated reports. Whenever they want to check the reports, they can just look for the sheet, and it's gonna be all day by day. Instead of like, hey, can you give me the automated report of this weekend or week by week, because I was doing that with super metrics, but it's the same thing, and the clients need to be on having that piece of like knowing what is going on in the back end every single day. So if it's just there, it's gonna be better. Basically, as I said, this goes month to month, data from Facebook and data CRM. So in this case, let's go to month 2, like end of July. So today's August 1. So total amount of leads, we generated 49 leads, and we actually spent $1,000 on ads. All these are the metrics. So this is not updated on the qualified leads. So you can edit this. I'm gonna be giving you away this free sheet on the description of this video. Just make a copy of it, and you can personalize it your way. You can add more metrics here, and you can add more parameters. What I like to do is like I like to measure the cost per click, the cost per lead here day by day. This is really important. I suggest you just doing that by yourself. I don't do it because I check that manually to know how things are going, because if I don't check that, if I do this just automatically, I'm gonna be not checking that on my own ads, and I'm not gonna be knowing how to perform. So this is qualified leads day by day. For example, if I mark this CRM on okay, this is July 17, a lead generated on July 17. There's 2 columns here, which are date and date with a format. The thing here is that you can format this date. I've done this with Zapier, but you can format this day to not have this problem. Okay, so here we have it. I did a little bit of mistake here, so I'm gonna be giving you this sheet updated. So basically what is counts the the day here, and look for the date in the other sheet with data CRM for this specific date. So for example, if I mark this lead, as I said before, qualified lead here on the 17th of July, is gonna mark here that we generated actually 2 leads and we qualified one. This can be whatever you want: booking appointments, qualified leads, filtering leads, whatever your offer is. But basically the cost per qualified lead is also super important metric here. So at the end of the day is gonna be how much qualified lead looks like as the end. Like if I just spend like 1,000 on ads, it's gonna be this. This is a really important metric for me and the client to know the results are working. And basically that's it. So I'm gonna show you how this backend automation works on Make. As I said here, it counts the qualified leads and the total amount of leads. So yes, let's do that right now. If we go to, okay, I have reports in the clients folder, like leads and reports. In the reports I just have this really automated. My server doesn't need to do anything on this, just reports and clients. As I said, this is kind of new that I'm doing, so I'm just not like recording this out of the bat. So here we have it, because I was doing this on Zapier, so but it's better on Make. So first let's see report. So what it does here is it's 3 automations per client. Okay, reports, like just data from Facebook, new leads on the go high level, and new qualified leads, whatever is you like qualifying the leads, filtering out, or you have a setter. All these 3 automations is gonna go client by client. So the first, we have a trigger here, which is a Facebook Insight. You can just create a trigger. It's gonna be add account, your business manager on your sub account, and you're gonna specify this by date preset, and you're gonna put today. So basically it's gonna extract all the information from today's date, and you're gonna put whatever you want here. As I do, like I just put clicks, ad spends, as you can see here on this side of the report. These 4 or 5 columns, I just do this, and not any breakdowns. If you want to do a specific report about which ads are working better, you can do that too, but this is just for the client, not for my setter, not for my media buyer. So on the tools, you want to format the date from today. That's the way I've done that. Is like format date is just copying this, in case it's gonna be a little tricky. But basically, if you want to create a new tool, it's gonna be like this. Okay, tool, format, okay, variable, formats, I think it's here. Format date, and you're gonna put here your time, right? You go here back on what the Facebook Insight went, date. You can put dates top or dates, yeah, you can put dates top, because at the end of the day is this automation. And here on the after this, you're gonna be putting this format, as it said in the instructions: month, date, year, whatever you want to do. So that's basically the tool which formats the day from today, because when I just extract this from the date from Facebook, it is shit. So, and then I add a new row here. This is just gonna be the reports on the Facebook part, which is data Facebook, and we search by path. You search your spreadsheet ID, your sheet name, data Facebook, and does it have headers? Yes. And on the date, we're gonna put format date and all the things that were extracted from the Facebook Insights. So you'll not be testing this every time you create a new module here, like Facebook Insights, run it out, then tools, run it out to have the data to put on the sheet. This is gonna be the first simple automation, very simple. The second one is gonna be about, yes, it's gonna be about the new leads from Go High Level. This is gonna be a webhook. You don't need to have like any 500 month subscription on Go High Level. Basic, just 100 or 200. So you're gonna add a new connection. So for example, if I want to add a new connection here, I can put watch new contact updated. That's what I do, because whenever a contact is new, for example on my Go High Level, on my clients Go High Level, on every contact, as you can see here, it's gonna be in Spanish, but it's gonna be like leads from Facebook ads. Leads the Facebook ads is the new tag that's got it when the contact is on the opportunity on the where did I go? Okay, is the opportunity here when I add this on the Facebook ads pipeline, which says like form submitted. So every time a new lead comes into the CRM, it's gonna be on the sheet on this part of that CRM. So I put just watch contact updated. You can add new connection type. You can put location, because company is going to be your agency and location is going to be the sub account. So you can put this like, now go, let's put Sergio B1, and it's going to be connecting your sub account here on the marketplace, right? You're going to put next, and you're going to select your sub account from your client. Basically, once you've done that, it's just going to be watching whenever contacts get updated, whenever it's a new tag, whenever you delete a contract or something. So you're gonna filter this out by the tag of new lead. So okay, it's not here, new lead. So you're gonna put notes on label. You're gonna want to put, let's say, new lead. On condition, you're gonna put tag, and it's just gonna filter out the leads that has a new tag. So for example, my new contacts that are created for the clients here is going to be having the tag lead the Facebook ads, which in Spanish is going to be lead the Facebook ads. If I just, this is the filter. So it's just going to add the information to a new row here. Date without format. As I said before, on this part, you can put just, you can format the date. Basically adding a step before on here, instead of Google Sheet, adding the tool, format the day from today as this step before, and you're gonna export that day formatted. So, but I haven't done that, so it's gonna be day without format here, and the date that is gonna be added is gonna be this 1 de agosto, 1 of August 2025. New leads, email, phone number, and the status, as I put hasn't replied, because I said before, if you put here qualified lead, is gonna mark in the month as before, qualified lead on this date. So you're gonna be just putting that like lead that hasn't replied or something, depending on your status on your leads. So if I just run this out, run once, he's gonna be adding this information here with the as here, right? Date without format, or you can just put one date, as I said before, the name, the email, and the phone number. If I put here, well, it hasn't put the report, so basically there's no new information here. But if I put here qualified lead month 3, it's gonna be having one lead, right? And one qualified lead, depends. So as I said before, this report, this template, I'm gonna be having this in the description, so you can, do whatever you want with it. You can do some updates here on book appointment or whatever that you're given. You can add more metrics or creating like new columns and whatever. But this is a really base template that has worked for me for the past month. Now I'm doing like updated it automatically with Make and Zapier. So I suggest you doing this, because as I said, the cost is gonna be really cost effective, which is gonna be like $20 or $10 for Make per month, and you're gonna be having multiple sub accounts here, rather than doing on Zapier or with two like super metrics or coefficient, which are gonna charge you a lot of money. For example, I think super metrics is charging like 30 and then like $10 per sub account. So if you have like 50 clients, it's gonna be a lot of money, and you're gonna be paying per client that amount of money. So I just suggest you doing this with Make. Of course, is gonna be having a little bit of setup on this when you sign a new client, but just you need to have an SOP also for yourself, like what to do when I close the clients. So if you have found this video interesting and really helpful for you, I hope you at least leave a like or subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm trying to go to creating more videos instead of like actually having good edits, because I'm just trying to provide value. I found out, because just me, I'm 7-8K a month, I can provide so much value to the people that are new in the space.